So as some of you may already know, I got a Nintendo Switch recently, and one of the first games I picked up was Super Smash Brothers. Smash Bros, if you don't know already, is a sort of multiplayer fighting game. Basically take the characters from Sonic, Mario, Pokemon, and then make them pummel each other to the death. Now recently they've added a few new characters, and it got me thinking, if I could have any character that I want in the game, who would it be? Now obviously I want someone who represents me, so they would have to be useless at fighting. I've also been playing a lot of Pokemon recently, and I think Pokemon's good because there's just so many to choose from that if I scan through the whole list of Pokemon, there's got to be someone who I can identify with. And after looking for what can only be described as minutes of time, I finally landed on Quagsire. It's essentially the worst character you could have, but it also sort of meets the requirements of having arms and legs that it can hit and kick people with.
It was decided then I would start a campaign on my own, harnessing the power of social media to get Quagsire in Smash. It might be a bit wishful thinking to hope that I, a complete nobody who isn't actually even good at the game, could make this dream of mine come true, but I was gonna try. First, however, I needed a plan.
Okay, so obviously I need to find ways to get my campaign message out there. So the first port of call is going to be to set up a YouTube channel, and we're going to make ourselves some adverts, some propaganda. I need to inspire people's imagination because although in my mind, Quagsire is the perfect Smash Bros character, other people might not be as accommodating to the idea. You know, they might have an idea of a character that they want in Smash. Okay, so I think I want to start with a more serious tone, and then I kind of want to just descend into chaos. When you see this creature, you might see ineptitude. You might see a fat tadpole. But we see potential. Potential to be one of the greatest Smash Bros characters ever. Whoa, look at him go! Move over, Bowser! It's Quagsire time! Join the movement. I feel like the public love a relatable situation or a relatable character that they can kind of place themselves in. Are you bad at Super Smash Bros Ultimate? You need a character that represents you. Well, how about a Quagsire? Wow, look at him destroying his competition! Holy frick, man! Holy heck, those are some sweet moves. Wow. Emotive. Okay, so now I need to film some footage for these and then I'll edit them together. Okay, so I'm back a couple days later, and you may notice I'm now behind a computer. And that's because I'm going to be attempting some Photoshop in a minute. But first I'll just show you the results of the adverts. So this is the first one.
When you see this creature, you might see ineptitude. You might see a fat tadpole. But we see potential. Potential to be one of the greatest Smash Bros characters ever. Whoa, look at him go. Mario has just been destroyed. Move over, Bowser, it's Quagsire time. Join the movement. Let's get Quagsire in Smash Bros today.
I think it really gets the message across. And then this is the second one.
Are you bad at Super Smash Bros Ultimate?
I'm trying to main Bowser in Smash Bros, but I just keep losing.
Are you unable to control PK Thunder?
Yeah.
You need a character that represents you. Well, how about a Quagsire?
Wow, look at him destroying his competition. You just got owned. Holy heck, this character's good.
Join the movement. Let's get Quagsire in Smash Bros today.
Okay, so then later I'm going to upload them to this new YouTube channel I've started up called Get Quagsire in Smash Bros. It's got 2 subscribers so far, which is, yes, they're both me, but it's a start. So yeah, I'll be uploading those onto here and then I can post them on some Reddits and see how many dislikes I get. But today, the main thing I want to do is I want to start up an Instagram page. But first, before I do that, we need to create some propaganda, some memes that we can post on our Instagram page. And so here I have a large folder of images. I think all the memes I've got are like really unfunny. That adds into it because it's just like an ironic thing, you know. Okay, so the first port of call is I've just got this new foe appeared text that comes up when you're playing the game. I'm gonna get this Quagsire, just copy it in, create like a completely black version, like a silhouetted version. So if we save that, and then we can also have one which is like, we'll have to use this image again. Okay, so now I've finished the new foe approaches and the join to the battle ones. Now we just need to make a load of awful memes. I've actually got this picture here, Greg Paul, that I used I put subscribe to BogBoy from Greg. But we can repurpose this, can't we? So now he's got a blank sign. We can just put any message we want in it. Please, ... All I want is to play as Quagsire in Smash. Which is quite believable because that is sort of something that he would say. I've also got this picture of Obama and he's holding a sign too. What would Barack Obama say? People of America, help me get Quagsire in Smash Bros. So that should reach out to the Americans. Alright then, I've got this one. Guys literally only want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. And then I'm just going to put a picture of Quagsire underneath it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Get the Nintendo guy, duplicate him, get the really nice picture of Quagsire with a gun. Okay, and then top text, I will never introduce another Pokemon. And then the second quote is, welcome Quagsire. That's really good. That is really good. I reckon that's going to be good to get started. So, how about we start up our Instagram account? Okay, so I'm here on my new Instagram account, Quagsire_4_Smash. First, we need to think about what our bio is going to be. For too long, Nintendo has denied us the character we've all been asking for. Help me to make this dream come true. You can have like a name bar as well. Quagsire's disciple. Alright, let's see what we can post first here then. I think first we'll just do the new foe has appeared one. It's like a bit of a teaser, you know. It's like, oh, for the caption we will put, oh god. That's kind of all that's needed really. Hashtag Nintendo, hashtag Smash, hashtag Quagsire. Oh, we've already got a like! And then we can post the Quagsire joins the battle and we'll put the caption as, test me, fool. Okay, in my opinion, those are two pretty high quality posts so far. That is just the beginning. Oh, yes! Oh, wow, we've got our first follower, guys. And we've got like, what, 4 likes or something like that? 4 likes. Well, this is just amazing. I think I'm gonna post the guys literally only want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. It would be funny if she didn't have a point. I'm thinking like a monocle emoji. And then we'll do one more for today. We'll go for this Nintendo one. Some would call this peer pressure. Some progress. Wow, honestly, a ratio of 4 posts to 1 follower. Oh god, we just got a like. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for like a couple days then. I might post a couple more in the meantime. It's baby steps for now. Get this man in Smash Brothers. You're not as good as Quagsire. You're not as good as Quagsire. No more Kirby. No more Kirby. The politicians need to speak up. Get Kirby out. Get Quagsire in. Get this man into Smash Brothers now. We hate Luigi. Quagsire for Smash. Quagsire for Smash. I don't care if you're a Bowser main. You see this? We need more of this in Smash Brothers. Water types. Quagsire for Smash. Quagsire for Smash. What am I doing? I'm in a field. There's no one around. This is not going to get the message out. Wow. So I'm back about a week later. In the meantime, I seem to have developed a big old spot on my chin. But everyone gets spots now and then, and the show must go on. Okay, so obviously most of my tactics so far have been targeting the fan base of Super Smash Bros. However, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to have to take this issue to Nintendo's front door. So I went on their website and I noticed there was a contact email. So I decided I was going to send them a very kind message. Hello. My name is Jude and I am a big fan of Smash Bros. It has come to my attention, however, that there is a big gap in the representation of characters in the game. True. Don't worry, my friends. I have the answer. Quagsire. Quagsire is the perfect character. He's cute yet powerful, elegant yet intimidating. He's a ground type, something that has never been in the game before. In fact, I think if he was implemented into the game, it would be a groundbreaking change. Wink wink nudge nudge. No, but seriously, I genuinely think Quagsire in Smash would be a great addition. Thank you very much for your consideration, and I'm looking forward to your reply. Unfortunately, the only response I got was them basically saying, "Oh, we're getting a lot of emails at the moment. Oh, you're gonna have to wait." So it may take a while for a proper response to come through, but I'm holding out that it'll be a positive response, and they'll basically just say, "Oh yeah, you're right, we'll put him in the game." I was quite disappointed by this, and I was quite frustrated that I couldn't make direct contact, but then I noticed they have this live chat feature. I think it's basically meant for if you have any problems with, like, say your controller's not connecting to your Switch or something. But I thought this was an emergency, so I thought it's perfectly fine if I go ahead and message them. So I just started with the message, "Hello, my name is Jude and I'm a big fan of Smash Bros. Online." I meant to put Ultimate, I think. "I'm also a big fan of Pokemon, and I was just wondering, how likely is it that Quagsire will be in Smash one day? I think he is the perfect candidate for the game." So then it launched me into this room, and this guy called Pedro started responding to me. So here's how the conversation went down. Pedro opens with, "Hi, my name is Pedro M. How may I help you?" So I of course responded with, "Hello." And he said, "Hello Jude, how are you today?" I of course ignored this question and got straight to the point. "I was just wondering how likely it is that Quagsire will get into Smash Bros. Ultimate." And then I followed that up with, "He's a great character, and I think he'd be really good on the battlefield." Pedro then responds with, "Unfortunately, we have nothing to announce regarding any future / possible releases." Now this was a big hit, but I responded with, "No problem, Pedro. Thanks for your help." He then drops a little bit of a hint. "Nonetheless, we truly appreciate your interest and feedback. Quagsire coming soon, maybe?" So I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. "Pedro, one more thing." Pedro said, "Anytime, Jude." So I ask, how much interest would a potential character have to get into the game? Because I was sort of thinking, can I get any advice here from my boy Pedro? But at this point he just switches. Please understand that we cannot comment on that. Bit of a passive-aggressive response there from Pedro, so I felt I had to diffuse the situation a little bit. So I said, "No problem, Pedro, you have a great day now." And before I could get another word in, the guy hangs up. So that was a really big blow, because I thought I was in there and I thought I was going to get some really good insider information, but unfortunately Pedro was keeping stum. After my conversation, Nintendo then asked me to do a survey. You know, it just asked me stuff like, what do you believe was the primary reason your question was not answered / issue not resolved? So obviously I just put what I felt, which was the company knew that Quagsire was the ultimate Smash character, but they were just too afraid to admit it. And then they just asked, "Is there anything else you would like us to know about your experience?" And of course I just put, "Pedro is a lovely guy." Okay, so now let's give a bit of an update on how all of the socials are getting on. So earlier in the week I set up a YouTube channel, obviously. I put the 2 adverts on there. That is up to an astonishing 5 subscribers now, guys. So you could say we've hit the big time on that one. Try and get a little bit of attention towards it. I did actually make a couple posts on some Reddits. So I made a post on r/SmashAU, and that got 94 upvotes. That's not terrible, that's not terrible. I then just posted this picture on the Smash Bros. Ultimate Reddit, and that went really big time. That got 408 upvotes, guys. Someone here says, "Yes, yes, yes. I would maybe even consider this one over Waluigi." And then lastly again, I just put the Quagsire joins the battle thing on Smash Bros Reddit. That got like 180 something upvotes. This guy says, "I literally had a dream about this a couple of days ago. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. I would love this and I would main ASAP. Yes, please." You know, people were really behind this idea. And of course from there we can move on to the Instagram. Ho ho ho! So it wasn't going very successfully. I was at like 2 followers or something. And so I just decided to search up some Smash meme accounts and just slide into their DMs, you know? And so my general message was something along the lines of, "Hello friend, I'm trying to start a campaign to get Quagsire into Smash Bros and I was wondering if I could have some help." Most people didn't reply. However, after many messages, one absolute legendary guy replied, "Sure, how can I help you? Sorry, I'm not good at English," which is fair enough, it's fair enough. I think he's a Japanese guy. "How about you share your idea on my story?" I could not believe it. I said, "Yes, thank you, that would be perfect." He then said, "You're welcome." I said, "If you could share this and tag me in it." And then of course I called him a legend. So then I said, in return, you know, I said, "I know it's not much, but I'll post something about you in return." And he appreciated that so much. Look at this, guys. He put me on his story. And that was so incredible that it actually boosted us up to, I believe we were at a high of 24 followers. I mean, that is crazy. So I'll just go through some of the posts I made. So I made this one where it's like the guy looking back at Quagsire and he's cheating on Mario. And I put the caption as, "Eyes on the prize. Me when searching for a new Smash Bros character." And then there's a Quagsire at the bottom and it says, "Freak boys, we found it." Ever see something that's just so relatable? This is so cool. I can't believe that ex-President Barack Obama is a loyal supporter of our cause. Thanks, Obama. Then I posted this one, and I just put no caption needed. That got 16 likes. Holy, really cool for Greg Paul to come out in support of our campaign. Thanks so much, Greg. Just imagine this hurtling towards you in Smash Bros. Terrifying. And people seem to really empathize with that one. That got 21 likes. So there you go, that's all that's happened so far. I'm going to continue to post some things on Instagram, post some things on YouTube, maybe, see what happens. So if you want to join the campaign by following the Instagram or the YouTube, then you would be doing a massive service to all of us. If I'm being very honest with myself, do I think this is going to go anywhere? No, but does that mean I'm not gonna try? So yeah, I'll do an update video maybe in like a couple of weeks or like a month's time, just regardless of whether it goes well or not. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye bye.